You guys are on mute. And it is another beautiful evening. Welcome to ClearProp TV, Paratalk.org, PPG Grandpa's Paramotor podcast. Tonight is game night. Welcome, episode 144, season 3. My goodness, season 4 is right around the corner. I cannot believe that we've been doing this for almost 4 years, guys. And we got a wonderful evening filled with lots of prizes. Tonight, let's go ahead and say hello to the panel, and then I'll tell you how everything is going to work tonight. Of course, as always, we got Linda Anderson, our Paramom USA. Welcome to the show, Linda.
Hey, happy Monday.
Where's the pom-poms? Where's the
Everybody in
pom-poms?
the chat room.
Get your pom-poms, girl. You can't ruin your perfect record.
Hello, everybody in the chat room, and the viewers, and the listeners, and everybody. This is the place to be on Monday night. See, you threw me off because I'm usually the last one that says, and then I prepare in my head, like, okay, I'm getting ready, so I have to do it right. But hello, everybody. I'm just glad you're all here. That's all I have to say.
I know, I mean, you guys could do anything else, but you saw game night and saw winning prizes, and you're like,
game night, yeah, game night.
Why not? Let's come over here. Well, yeah. Lynn Anderson, she is our PR girl. She hooks you up if you want to be on our show. All you got to do is go to paramomusa.com. It forwards over to her Facebook page and just PM her and say, yo, I want to be on PPG Grandpa's Paramotor podcast, ClearProp TV, paratalk.org, and she'll hook you up.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Linda, for being here on the show. And we also got Will Fly, the PPG guy. What's up, buddy? And you're on mute still. He goes, oh, man, I'm on mute. Damn. I know. There you go. What's up, buddy?
Other than I'm an idiot. No, I'm really good. I'm glad to be here. Monday night, game night. It's going to be a fun show.
I heard through the grapevine that somebody got a new .com. Do they want to talk about that or later?
No, man. I mean, I'll talk about it. I just don't know what I'm going to do with it. But I got paramotortips.com, and I don't know what direction I want to take it, but it'll be something fun, I'm sure.
Awesome. If we want to watch your cool videos that you post, how do we get to your videos?
You can just go to willflyppg.com or go to YouTube, search for Will Fly, and I should pop up.
Oh, good. Popping up right by the tip. All right. Good deal. Well, thank you for being here. Also, too, we're going to have a grand prize spinning wheel of winning things tonight. So make sure you tag Will Fly in the super chat. Say, I am here. Get your name on that spinning wheel, because not only will you be able to have a chance of answering questions and winning, but at the very end, some grand prizes. So make sure you do that. We also got Jim from Canada. Hey, what's up, buddy? And your maple syrup smelling money, yo.
What's up? Oh, man. The snow is down. I tell you, there's snow everywhere. 2 hours.
Are you kidding?
Today.
Oh, my God.
If I didn't have a hole in my piston, I would have been flying. It was so gorgeous.
Did you get another hole in another piston?
No, only 2.
Oh, only 2. Only 2. And how many flights was that?
Oh, like 170.
170 flights, 2 holes in the piston. You're going to have to call me one day when you're not busy and we need to go over some things. But you are one of our official sponsors here on ClearProp TV. Tell us a little bit about your company and what you do.
Care Printing and Publishing. I do all sorts of different printing for people. Stickers, calendars, business cards, note cards, whatever. I put ink on paper. So I can help you out with all those types of things. And yeah. Signs.
Sounds good to me. Yeah. And you got a little QR code. So if you push that or if you scan that QR code, you get a little something. All you got to do is say, PPG Grandpa sent me, and he'll hook you up.
For sure.
I did get a comment, and if you're watching this or listening to this, I saw your comment. I was told that the beginning of the show takes too long, going through and saying hi to everybody and starting up the podcast. So we are actually doing something about that. We're putting together a little tiny thing that's going to blip first, and we'll go straight into the podcast starting next week. So thank you very much. I do like to have not criticism, but what is that word I'm looking for? Positive.
Constructive criticism.
There we go. Some constructive criticism. I'm all for that. So definitely shoot me a text, 501-747-3558. That actually goes to my personal cell phone. So text me about Paramotors 7 days a week, sun up to sundown. We also got Mike in the background, which will be our guest next week, but he's just going to hang with us. So thank you so much for hanging with us tonight, Mike. All right. So tonight, this is what we got going on. We're going to be asking you questions. I turned off the DVR, so we should be all synced up. There should be no way of going back to a past part of this show. So I think that's going to work out to where everybody's at the same point. And then we're going to be asking questions. And then the first person that answers it in the super chat will win. Okay. We'll win a chance to win something else also. So let me tell you the prizes, just so you know. We got some Paramotor Arkansas stickers and pens. Yes, they are coming in, so we will get those. We have a 10% off from Care Printing from Jim. So he's going to hook you up with 10% off anything you want. We also got some Will Fly stickers that Will Fly is going to send out. That's really awesome. We have cell phone ring holders that we'll put on your cell phone that will keep it from falling off. We also got a Stay Bad cell phone tether. We have air tags. So if you have some, not air tags, we have air tag holders, okay? Air tags do not come with this. These are just the holders. So we're gonna be giving out holders, the leather ones, and some of these right here for your luggage. And we also have some .coms that we're gonna give away. We got paramotorman.com, paramotorguy.com, paramotorwoman.com, paramotordude.com that we're gonna give away also. You just let me know if you need a .com. And we also got a grand prize of a custom logo, like the logo you see right here. You know, you got a logo here. You see logos everywhere. We got a guy that does custom logos for you and will personally do it. And that will be the grand prize tonight. If you already have a logo, pick another prize. I don't care what you do. It's all good. And then once again, at the very end, we're going to spin the wheel and we're going to see who wins. All right, guys, we ready to rock and roll? How does the super chat look? Want to say hi to everybody, Mr. Will Fly? Who do we already have in the spinning wheel?
Yeah, man, we've got Travis DuPont, Jeremy, Walter Priori from Australia, Bill H., John Wayne, Deweese Milstead, Scott Milner, Goldie Teal, Eric Von Erich, Tommy Sutherland, Bonnie Silly-Bon Franz, Randy Milstead, Daniel Roush, Scuba, Brian Franz, Tony Marzano, James, Michael Jasper, Cliffy V, Phil Huker, and Greg Laney. And just joining us is Lip Paramotor, Austin.
All right, man, we got a crew in here tonight. That's really awesome. So anyway, we're going to go through some questions. It's going to be through FAR 103, just paramotor stuff in general. Things that you should do and shouldn't do at fly-ins, all those fun things. Jim, Will, do you, and Mike, if you want to ask any questions, Mike, you're more than welcome to too, buddy. All right. Anybody have the first question that they want to do, or are we going to start with our list? It's up to you guys.
Can we start with something simple?
All right. I got one then. I got one then. And let's go ahead and do your Will Fly stickers for this one.
All right.
Okay. All right. So let's look in the chat, in the super chat, because I got to go there and look. All right. The first person that answered this question wins Will Fly's stickers. Ready? What is the new .com that Will Fly just got? Hey, you know, if you're listening, if you're listening, it's going to be there, right? They're going to be like, oh man, I know this one. It's that.
Rewind.
Jim, you want to go?
That's an awesome question, man.
Absolutely.
Like, I wasn't paying attention.
I know. They're like, oh crap, I was talking to some friends. I don't know I don't remember what it was.
Tommy Sutherland says just the tip. That's a good one, man.
I know. I can't.
Oh, somebody's got it.
Looks like Phil got it
I didn't see it.
right under Tony Marzano tips. Right above
Oh, he
Travis.
sure did. He
Right
sure
above
did.
Travis
Yep.
saying, I need a mask.com. Or Angela Froslick, will fly ppg.sim.
Kim. Yes, him.
Yeah,
right
I know.
on, man.
I can't believe you didn't get just the tip. That's crazy. I mean, is there FAR 103 available too? I mean, how cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So let's see. So who won? Phil? Hey Phil, do me a favor. Text me 501-747-3558 and give me your mailing address, and I will send it over to Will Fly, and he'll hook you up. Okay. All righty.
And the password to your Amazon account.
Well, yeah, and of course, all your bank account information, little blood prick, your fingerprint.
Yeah.
All right. Will, I'm sorry, Will. Jim, do you want to go next? Ask a PPG question? Or any question you want to.
I can't think of one at the moment.
All right, I got a question then. And Mike, like I said, you're more than welcome to. Paramount, you're more than welcome to also. Okay, Phil just texted me. I'll get that to you, Will. All right, so under FAR 103, we are allowed to fly a half an hour before sunrise and a half an hour after sunset for 30 minutes with a strobe. Okay, right? So in this scenario, is this legal or illegal? Friends and I get together half an hour before sunrise, and we decided to go up to about 1,500 feet to watch the sunrise. Is that legal or illegal, and why? Go. And I wish I had a da 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 da.
I think I know this one, but I'm just here to watch.
Do you have any, Mike, any questions that you want to ask? You're more than welcome to. Give us a good one. It can be like directly from the FAR 103, like a little scenario like I just did.
I'm looking for that folder that my instructor gave me with the FAR 103 in it, but I could always Google it on my computer. But yeah, that's what I've been rummaging through, trying to find that folder.
All right, let's see what we got here. Oh shoot, I have to go back up. Wow, there's so many deleted. What's going on? I see Jeremy says legal. Bonnie says illegal, but I don't see why. I see legal. I see class G only. Legal with 3 mile strobe. Legal because I can. Depends on what airspace you're in and restrictions. Legal. Illegal, too high. All right, so the answer is you can only fly a half an hour before sunrise and a half an hour after sunset in uncontrolled airspace. Uncontrolled airspace is G airspace. Now, across the country, mostly, it's 1,200 feet. Ground to 1,200 feet is G airspace. However, around airports, it could be lower down to 700 feet. Okay, so ground up to 700 feet. Way out west, you can go up to 14,500 feet. So with that, 14,500 feet is G airspace in some parts of the far west. So with that in mind, wow, what in the world do we just have? Do we have somebody up there that's spamming us already?
Yeah, I've blocked them.
Okay, thank you for doing that. Thank goodness I got people with the blue wrench to help me out. All right, so let's go back up here. Jeremy, 5 miles. No. Eric Von Erich, 3 mile strobe. No, I'm thinking if you're up to 1,500 feet and most across the country, it goes up to 1,200 feet. That's illegal. Jeremy says legal, it's illegal. Bonnie says illegal, correct, but I don't see why. Illegal, class G only, legal with 3 strobe from Eric. Goldie, legal. Brian Franz, illegal, too high. Okay, Brian Franz, illegal, too high. Is that the first one that looks like it would match the correct answer? Legal too high? I mean, illegal too high for Brian Ferentz?
I think so.
All right, Brian, I'm going to call you as the winner. So it is illegal because you can only fly in Class G airspace half an hour before sunrise and half an hour after sunset. If you think that what you said was correct and it should be considered correct, text me at 501-747-3558. Let me know what you put, the reason why, and if I deem it right, I will give you a prize, maybe some stickers from ClearProp. All right. Next.
I got a question.
All right.
You ready?
Go for it.
All right. FAR 103 defines ultralight vehicles in 2 categories. What are they?
Ooh. I know that one. Can I say? Can I raise my hand and say it? Can I?
No.
All right. So Brian, do me a favor, just have Bonnie text me and let me know what you want. I got stickers and some other things I'll get you. Since they are winning everything, I don't even know what else to give them. I mean, they bought half the stuff off my website already.
Jeremy got it.
Jeremy got it. What did Jeremy say?
Powered and unpowered.
All right,
Those are the 2 categories.
That's good. So let's go over the powered and unpowered. All right, because this is game night. Obviously, we want to learn something from this as we are doing this. So powered flight. What is? I guess I'll ask the panel, and obviously, if it's a powered flight, what's the maximum weight your powered vehicle can be to be under the FAR 103?
Oh, Mike knows.
Mike, what is it, bud?
Can I say the answer? Or?
Yeah. This is just for the panel.
Okay. Weighs less than 250 pounds, 54 pounds.
Yep, there you go.
I just read it wrong.
This should be up here in the brain.
Yeah. I had to get my folder out to remember stuff, but 254 pounds, empty weight, excluding floats, safety devices, which are intended for deployment in a potentially catastrophic situation. And in one of the circulars, I saw that the maximum weight was 30 pounds of that extra that you can have. Okay.
So I thought originally, when back in the day, that it was just, you could carry 100 pounds of, extra floats and stuff like that. No, I think it's up to 20 or 30 pounds. There's a limit, and I can't remember what it is. It's one of the circulars. All right. So if it's unpowered, how many pounds? What's the maximum poundage you can have to keep it under FAR 103? Anybody on the 155? Bingo. All right, good ones. Jim, you got any?
One.
Oh,
I got a question.
Linda got one. All right.
All right. I don't know, I'm not sure if we just did this or not, but how fast can a paramotor fly?
We need to have some parameters on that. Are you talking about the maximum speed that is legal for a paramotor?
Knots are different miles per hour.
And are you talking about miles per hour or knots or something similar?
I just have something I just Googled something so I could, get learn questions or whatever. But I'll just say part of it. But
I think I understand what you're trying to go for, but it needs to be configured a little bit. Needs to be packaged a little bit better. Like the maximum speed that we're allowed to fly at a level power.
I see.
At a level power.
Okay.
I got.
Did we already do the one about how high you can fly? How high can you go on a paramotor? Did we do that one yet? Is that pretty specific?
I think that's just part of paramotors can go up to 18,000 feet. I don't think that really too many people don't know that. What do you think?
999 feet.
Well, when you're up that high this much, I don't think there's much of a difference. But yeah, you're right. Legally, it's up to, but not including 18,000 feet, right?
And I think Mark that's done it without oxygen.
think a lot of people
Which
have.
app should you use if you want to go higher?
What? There is no app if you want to go higher. That's our legal limit because okay. So here we go. Here, airspace, right? So you got your G airspace from ground till 700 or 1200 or 14,500, right? Okay. Then above that is E airspace, right? That goes all the way up to 17,999. What's the airspace above it? Oh, why you put? Oh, you putting it? What? Oh man, Mike just killed me. All right.
Just block me.
Yeah, oh, man, Mike just killed my question. Okay, it's above that. We can't fly there because it's IFR only, and we're VFR only.
No, have you ever used both, like multiple apps on your phone? And you'll be if you have like 3 different apps, you have 3 different altitudes.
Has that happened to you?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Which apps do you use?
PPG PS.
I cannot find that
and
anymore. It shows that it's not in the App Store anymore. PPGPS.
Okay.
So
Gaggle, XC Tracker, Paraglider Dashboard. They're all a little different.
okay.
My bad,
So
Sean.
how high does Class A airspace go to?
Is that a question for win?
Well, probably not, because it really doesn't apply to paramotors so much. I mean, it
Okay.
shouldn't.
All right.
But
So what does it go up to? Class A?
up to flight level 600, which is 60,000 feet. So at 18,000 feet, they're no longer altitudes, they're flight levels. So flight level 180, flight level 190, all the way up to 60,000 feet. But then what's above that?
Space?
Yeah.
The final frontier?
Oddly
I have
yeah, the moon.
a cheat card here, but I screwed it up. So
Above that is Class E airspace. Everything else controlled.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just a FYI type thing, not really a.
I mean, I love FYI. You know, game night is fun. You know, yeah, we're gonna throw some questions out there. Yeah, people are gonna win some fun things, but it's about, you know, what can we learn on this? You know, you know, this is a podcast to learn, learn some interesting information. Like, okay, so here's a question, guys. All right, so to be legal and have an FAR 103, if you have a aircraft that's, you know, 254 pounds or less, as long as it's never been certified, you can fly that in the United States. If Jim from Canada, because Jim up there has a paramotor and he has to get an N number, if he brings down that paramotor with the N number on it, can I fly it under FAR 103?
If it has a registered tail number?
It has a tail number.
No.
No, I can't. Even though it's a paramotor.
I'm sorry. Was that a question for the chat? I'm sorry.
Not now, but
I'm sorry.
no, it's fine. We're just bouncing things off. It's no big deal.
I think I have a question for the chat that I don't think many people are aware of, and probably don't. I mean, it's probably something you guys are aware of. Something not too many people think about because not too many people probably do it.
Okay.
I guess there's a limit on. I got to figure out how to ask this question. There's a limit on the power off stall speed.
Mm-hmm.
It has to not exceed how many knots of calibrated airspeed.
I know that one too.
Look at you. Hey,
I know things.
it's good. It's good. Always good to know things.
So on that same note, since that's a question, what is the stall speed for a paramotor? What was the maximum airspeed? What's the maximum that we can fly? I'm talking to you, Mike. You can answer this one. What's the fastest you can fly? Since you asked that question, I'm going to ask you this question while people are going to answer that one.
Okay. The not more than 55 knots calibrated airspeed at full power in level flight.
Right. So I'm sure that people, if they don't know this, they hear, one more time, what was the question?
Um, what is the power off stall speed, which does not exceed blank knots calibrated airspeed?
Knots, okay. So what is the stall speed? What does that mean?
I'm guessing stall speed would be your slowest speed, or if you're gonna. I mean, to me, it means are you going to stall the wing like you would an aircraft, or are you going to actually put the brakes on and stall your aircraft in flight? So that's what it kind of means to me. I could be wrong. I could be interpreting it wrong, but that would mean to me it's your slowest speed at which you could technically fly.
Will fly? What do you think? Does that sound right?
It would be the speed where air can no longer flow smoothly over the upper surface of the wing. So it basically is not producing lift at that point.
Yeah.
And
And
we actually have a limit on that. So if you guys didn't know, we have actually a slow speed and a maximum speed. Like you're on a highway. Trucks do 55
yeah, right.
and cars do 75. I see Bonnie. Looks like nice. All right, let me go up. Bill H. I see Bill H. I think he got it. Let me go up if I see anything else.
People are probably going to Google and just.
Well, I see.
You got Class A airspace. You got the answer to that. So did Bonnie.
I see. Oh, Bill H. I see 24 miles per hour.
Oh, so close.
Let me scroll down. Bonnie Franz got 24 knots. All right. Bonnie Franz, Brian Franz, do you want me to just box up everything I have here and send it to you? What the hell, man?
It is Christmas coming up, so you might
Christmas
as well.
is coming up. That's awesome. So it looks like Brian got that. Tell me if that's correct. Was it 24 knots?
It is 24 knots.
Well, how about that?
Not miles per hour.
Sorry, Bill H. If you would have just put 24, you would have won that. But no big deal, Brian H. or Bill H. Do me a favor. Just text me 501-747-3558. You got my number already. If you haven't already gotten stickers, I'll send you out some new stickers because we got some Paramotor Arkansas stickers coming out.
Yeah, I still got the number right.
Bonnie says, Sean Symons, that would be great. Go ahead and box up everything and send it to us. All right, so we got Brian and Bonnie that's winning so far. Should there be a limit of how many times somebody can win, or can they just win everything tonight?
Oh,
That's a good question.
All right.
that'd be a pool question. Flip a coin.
Here we go. And guys, don't forget, say hi to Will Fly in the super chat because at the very end of this, we're going to be spinning for more prizes. So even though we may not get a lot of questions out for you guys, at the very end, we're going to be spinning and giving away these prizes. So they will be given out if they're not given out now. Oh yeah, Brian and Bonnie, let me know. Do you? We have Paramotor Woman, Bonnie. Do you want that one? .com. That could be your big
Startup.
your big thing. So yeah, how about paramotorwoman.com? .com. I'm writing it down right here so I know, keep track of everything. Brian, I got Paramotor Dude, Paramotor Guy, Paramotor Man. Let me know if you want one of those, and that could be your prizes for today, since you guys are so good. I know why they're so good. They're coming in class in April. They want to make sure that they know their stuff.
James says one prize and done. Brian Franz says yes, there should be a limit, and John says no, win everything.
Oh, that's good. Walter from Australia, buddy, old pal. You know that you don't get to be in the wheel because you'd already won everything last year. I'll send you something through the email, but that's it, buddy. That's it. All right. No, win everything. All right, man. There's a lot of people in here. I cannot wait till we spin the spinning wheel of winning things. Must be present to win on the spinning wheel of winning things. If you win it on here, obviously you're here, and just text me to let me know. and we'll hook you up. All right. Anybody else have any questions about paramotors or anything like that, or a scenario that would be right or wrong? Maybe something like will fly. I know we talked about going to fly-ins and the way people should act around fly-ins and things like that, right? We talked about that before. Is there something that you want to ask about that as far as just how you act around people in fly-ins? Maybe who has the right of way at different altitudes? Whatever you want to.
Yeah, sure. I did have one question though, because this is something that comes up surprisingly a lot, and it's more of a, I guess, a true false. Do you want this to be a question for the chat?
Yeah, let's do it for the chat. Sure. If it's
Okay.
good, go for it.
So it's a scenario here.
Okay.
Scenario. It's one of them. So, all right, got a birthday party, right? And you're gonna fly around this birthday party. These people, you're not gonna fly over them. There's plenty of outs. It's out in the middle of the country, and you want to drop some candy, or little parachute men or something like that, down so the kids can run out and get, after you've left, they can run out in the field and get it. You're throwing the candy in the field. You're not throwing it above the kids. Is that something you can do?
Actually, let's do it in two parts. I like this. This is really good. In the FAR 103, do they say it's legal or illegal, and why?
That's good.
So
Yeah,
can
that's
you
good.
throw something off like he said in his scenario? Is it legal or illegal, and why? All right, first person that answers that wins this round. Dum, dum, dum. Let's see.
Mark says, yes, seen it done. But just because you've seen it done, though, Mark, that doesn't make it legal, man.
Right. So do we said
You have a point
illegal?
there.
Done. That is illegal. That happens probably more than.
Lift Paramotor says true. Okay. Um,
True, meaning it's legal.
I know you need yes or no and why. Or legal or illegal and why. As long as it doesn't create a danger. Yes says just want to fly. I assume that's Jade. Just want to fly? Did she change that? To just want to
I
fly?
think they changed their name.
Okay. So as long as it doesn't create a danger, yes, to me that's the answer.
Who said that?
Flying Flamingo Jade, or I'm sorry, just want to fly.
I think that would qualify as the correct answer.
I think so too. So let's go ahead and elaborate on this a little bit. What does it actually say, and why is it legal or illegal?
So it is something that is legal. And this is for GA, general aviation too, because sometimes, they spread ashes and stuff, and thrown things down for, candy drops. But the official regulation says no person may allow an object to be dropped from the ultralight vehicle if such action creates a hazard to persons or property on the ground. That's why I said vacant field. So, yeah, it's perfectly legal. So long as you don't, so long as you take the proper precautions.
Right, because I saw a Tucker Gott video where he threw toilet paper and let it stream all the way out. They just had a pumpkin throw that I saw online.
Yeah, that was interesting. It'd been cool.
I was 2 hours into a 100-mile trip, and I accidentally dropped my breakfast bar.
As long as it didn't hit anything. Oh, and the thing too, like you said, Will, as far as like those little parachute men. So what happens if you throw a parachute man? It comes down and it blocks the view of somebody driving a car and they crash.
That's illegal.
That's
Well, you know what?
illegal.
That's right.
Yeah, because it did cause.
Here's another thing to take into to be taken into consideration is when you throw those little parachute dudes, you really don't know where they're going to land or what direction they're going to take. And kids generally are looking up in the sky for the, I hope the parachute opens, you know.
Yeah, better open up, pop them in the eye.
So yeah. So I mean, hey, if something happens, it's on you, right? So I mean,
As far as
we actually had quite a scare the other day. They were some guys were dropping those, and the kids, the wind started taking them toward the highway, and the kids went following them, and
Ed,
it was a little scary.
the FAR 103 is designed to protect everybody on the ground and property, and is not designed to help us anyway legally. It's actually designed to always make the pilot at fault. If you're flying and your exhaust explodes, Mach 19, boy, I hate when that happens, and a piece of prop flies off and lands on somebody or hurts somebody, it's your fault. If it's just one person in the middle of 20 acres and that person gets hit or stuck with something that came off your paramotor, you are liable. So
almost aviation as well. Pretty much pilot's liable for everything.
Yep. And I think that's why they don't define a lot of things in the FAR 103 either, because if they define it, then they can't wiggle it around to make that pilot at fault. So, another thing too, I got a couple of FAA friends that I talk with, and hi guys, if you're watching. One of the things that they talk about too is that the FAA people are not really allowed to define it. So if you go up to a FAA person and say, hey, on this FAR 103, it says this, does that mean I can do this, this, or this? They can't say anything about it because they cannot define it.
and that's intentional.
Yeah.
That allows them the ability to take things on a case by case, basis instead of just a block rule.
Here's something that's interesting also. If you're flying along, minding your own business, and you see Interstate 40, with, 2 lanes, 3 lanes one way, 2 lanes, 3 lanes the other way, right? And there's nobody on that road. Can you fly over that road? From all the things that I've heard, you just are not supposed to fly over multiple lane roads like that, even if there isn't any cars. But on the same note, if you're flying at 2,500 feet, it's quiet, no one's saying anything. I don't know.
I would think it'd be okay, but I've done that. I've crossed 2-lane highways, but I kind of made sure there was like no cars underneath me at the time, but there was traffic coming to and from, so I could have been in the wrong there. I could have been legal. I don't
know, because you're not supposed to fly over assembly of people, and that's a big assembly of people over 4 lanes and 4 lanes. I mean, that's a lot of people down there. So once again, if you're flying at 2,000-3,000 feet, no one really sees you. They can't really tell what you're flying over, what you're doing, and you're quiet. A lot of people get in trouble when they video themselves doing something obviously illegal and put it on YouTube. Guys, if you're going to do something that's kind of iffy and could be like, I don't know, it's right on the edge, don't video it and put it on the internet, because now the FAA will take that footage as evidence against you, as some pilots have found out lately.
Yeah, and even worse, as evidence against us as a community.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind to try to make sure that I don't do anything like that.
Yeah, don't be that guy.
Back to your question, Sean, that if it was completely vacant, I mean, you're talking about 100% vacant, right?
I would say
wouldn't have
that
any trouble doing that.
I would say, long as I think altitude is our friend for many different reasons. I think the biggest reason is nobody really sees you, nobody really hears you, and unless you're yourself from your perspective, when you're down on the ground, you don't really know where they are, including if you're up there with friends around, you can't really tell what they're up above at your perspective. I mean, everything's perspective. Unless you have a ground tracking app that will show you where you are, it's
They say perception is reality, which I think kind of is a little true, but it just depends on whose perception. I don't know, perspective or perception, however you want to word it.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, if the FAA steps in, probably it's because somebody has complained.
Hmm.
So yeah, you just want to do your best to lay low, and like when I go out and fly my local area, I try not to hit the same spot over and over and over again.
Yes.
Kind of mix it up a little bit, because after a while, that I could, even if it were me, that would get tiresome.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, when you take off, go. I think the thing is, like, if you fly over something or buzz something once, it's like, oh, cool, neat, novelty. Two, it's like, okay, and then the third time it's like, okay, that's just noisy, it's annoying, go away. So if you're gonna buzz something, buzz it once, wave, and GTFO way far away. All
Yeah.
right.
I recently had where I fly out of, the property owner, he lets me fly out of his property. He was sick last year during hunting season. So this year he's like, hey man, I'm gonna have to shut you down. I got my stand up, and November 12th hunting season around here. So it's like probably be the last day today. I was like, that's okay. I'll stay away from your area. I said, but I do have another field I can fly out of. I'll just try to stay away from your hunting zone, your area. And I'm around conservation land. So that was another question I kind of wanted to ask the chat was, I guess not conservation. It was more of national parks in that sense. I know it's for GA, but I didn't know if it rang with the FAR 103.
I think it's the same thing, right, Will? You have to keep that altitude, which is about what, 2,000 feet above.
Yeah.
I think it's 2,500, but that's a recommendation.
Yeah.
That's not a requirement.
Yeah.
But you're still responsible if something happens and you cause a stampede of buffalo, and you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
I try to stay away from national parks altogether.
I thought I saw a video online. I couldn't remember. This guy you guys might have saw. A guy got his paramotor confiscated because he was flying within 500 feet of a national park or something like that.
I
No, I
saw
didn't.
that.
No, I didn't see that. When was this? Was this
I
I saw
recently, or was
last
this
week, I think.
last
Yeah,
week?
it's pretty. I think it's been. Layla, shut up. My dog's barking. It's been a while, I think, ago, and I just watched it on. I don't know if it's on YouTube or where I saw it. And I can't remember the pilot's name, but he posted a video about it and how he eventually got his paramotor back after weeks of being given the runaround, I guess. And then he had probably, or tell him he could probably go through some kind of lawsuit, but to him, it wasn't worth the time or the money. He just was willing to pay the fine to get his paramotor out of confinement.
Oh,
Yeah, and he got it back in parts, little pieces, parts.
I was like, I hate
no.
guy that had to, because but I think he was 500 feet within something. So I think he was in violation of that suggested. It's kind of like what you said, Will Fly. It's not necessarily a rule, it's a suggestion, but they say 2,000 or 2,500 feet above a national park. I think he was flying at the state park or something like that along the beach somewhere.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. It's really good to know the people that are around that area, like the police, the park rangers. Talk with them. I got a really good relationship with the park rangers over here, and right outside the park, we're able to take off, fly, buzz around all over the state park and stuff, and they're perfectly fine with that, because you have a relationship. So make yourself available to everybody, make relationships in your area, find your different flying groups in your area and find out where they fly and see if they have any relationships with people. So the more relationships you have, the better. I think that you get more with honey than crap. So don't be that person.
Brian raised an interesting question. He says 500 feet above or beside. And this is, I actually just found this out up here anyway in Canada. It is like a dome around any object, 500 feet away. Doesn't matter if it's horizontally, vertically, 45 degrees in Canada anyway. You're not allowed to be within 500 feet of an object.
That's the same as GA, right? Well,
It's the same here, 500 feet from any person, person, vehicle, vessel, or structure, except for the intention of takeoff and landing.
That's GA, but that's not 103, right? Will fly?
It's not 103. No.
Nope, it's not 103. We can fly right next to structures. We can foot drag right next to houses and stuff.
Yeah. And the question is too, so I fly near a nuke plant. And when I first got out here and started flying, I went to them, talked to them, say, hey, you got a lot of conservation land out here. Would it be okay if I used your property to take off from? They're like, well, we own it, but we don't manage it. Conservation manages, so you might speak to them. So I found the conservation number, found the local area, the ranger, and who manages that area. I asked them the same question. Hey, you got a lot of land here. I'm going to fly a paramotor. I just got training. I just wanted you guys to be aware I'll be flying in this area. What could I possibly use your lands for takeoff and landing? He says, well, we manage it, but Callaway County, they own the land. So you might speak to them. So I kind of got this run around trying to be honest and open. And then eventually they did their own little meeting and just said, well, we appreciate you telling us you're going to be flying in an area, but we would rather you not use our property to take off from. But in an emergency, if you need to land, you can't help that. So I fly over it, but I don't take off from it.
Yeah, it's always good, and also good to have like business cards too, with just your name, your number, and I fly paramotors or something like that on it, and let officials know. It's like, hey, if you see somebody up there, with a butt fan and a tablecloth with string, that's me flying, and if you need anything, just text me or call me. I've done that all around in my area, so everyone that sees me up there, they have my number, or they know where to get it, or it's someplace on Facebook and they know how to get up with me. I've actually been flying and somebody texted me and said, hey, I see you flying up there. I just want to say hi. Pretty cool.
Yeah, my other thought process to that is, since I've been learning general aviation stuff with my private pilot training, I think there's some kind of like a suggestion around towered plants. It's not really a rule, but it's more of a courtesy, I guess. Maybe I could be wrong. I might be able on like power plants, facilities, says it's like 1,000 feet above and 2,000 feet horizontally. And if I Googled that, like 0.38 of a mile away from that facility. So I kind of stick to that rule, even when I'm flying my paramotor, whether it falls under FAR 103 or not. I won't even fly 1,000 feet above that plume, because that's heated vapor. I'm not gonna. It's like flying through a bonfire. I'm not doing that.
You're talking about nuclear power plant?
Yeah.
You don't want to buzz anywhere near one of those things.
No. That's like I think there's a GA requirement where it's like 1,000 feet above the highest structure and 2,000 feet horizontally. And I don't even get 2,000 feet horizontally, and I will never decide to try to fly directly over that thing ever because of that heated plume of air. No, thank you. So
that's like trying to fly over somebody having a bonfire. You can feel that up in the air if they have a freaking bonfire going.
Yeah, I've done that accidentally, and I was like, whoa, not doing that again.
Never. All right. Any other questions that we want to ask the chat to get some more people to win some things?
I want to clarify. I just looked it up. So it's AC Circular 91-36, and it is 2,000 feet above national parks, monuments, seashores, lake shores, recreation areas, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, you were right, Sean.
Really? Say that one more time so my wife hears me or hears you.
You were right, John.
All right, how about that? Now, if my wife could say that, I'd be like, that's pretty good. I need that on tape recorder. That's how old I am. I say tape recorder. Yeah.
I still got one.
I also say videotape too, so I'm trying not to do that no more. All right. Any other questions that we want to say, or we just want to spin the wheel and start giving away some stuff? Or is there, oh, I know, you guys in the chat. Do you have a question that you want to ask us as the panel? And if we don't get it, you win.
Ooh.
All right. Or
Oh,
you can
man.
ask somebody specific on the panel, or just say panel in general, ask the question, and if we don't get it, you win. Let's do that. So questions, stump the panel. That's where we are right now. We're about 7 minutes until 8. Stump the panel with a question. It can be anything paramotor or paramotor related.
I'm out of here.
Wilson, I'm gone. I don't want to be on here. Oh, what the hell? Let's ask Linda stuff about paramotors. We'll ask her about tandems. She'll know all about the tandems.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, she's good at that.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay, I mean that's a good one too about tandems, you know? Oh, Walter says, "What's my age?" I'm glad you didn't ask the panel that because I don't want to say the wrong
I
thing.
already know that.
Well, it's been a year, so I might be a year off. Scott Miner, I can't see the name, said, "I live about 8 miles from the White House. Who should I contact to let them know that I'm going to land on the lawn?" Oh, just go ahead and do it. No big deal.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Don't buzz anything over by the White House. I hope they're just joking. Does
Yeah,
the
I hope
hook
so.
in hang points matter if you're doing a trike?
What was that?
So Bonnie asked a question, says, does the hook
Do
in
hang
hang
points
point
matter?
matter if you're doing trike? On a trike,
Yeah, I don't know the first
they
thing about
use,
trikes.
on a trike,
This
they
one.
usually have their own hooking points. So I don't think that you can make a different hooking point that's already on the trike. I
Maybe
don't
she
know.
means like the weight shift, or not weight shift, but the hang points, like front and back. And they definitely have multiple hang points.
Well, just like on anything, you need to do a hang check before you fly anything, just to see what it feels like when you're hanging there. We had a student that when he was sitting there in the on the simulator and we did a hang check, he was perfect. He was between 5 and 15 degrees, which is the way you should be when you're sitting down. When he takes off, and I don't know why, but it leans back. Was it leaning back or leaning fro? I think it was leaning too far front when he takes off. And we've been trying to figure that one out. That's a weird one. But hang check should be a thing for anything that you fly. Let's see. Did I miss any questions? You see any questions that anybody's asking? Or ask a panel. Anybody? Nobody wants to ask a question? Just a question I want to know, not necessarily a stump the panel. Stump the panel is always good.
Who played that Ucker during Christmas special on my Paramotor Nation podcast a few years back? That Ucker. Oh man.
Who played what?
What was the question? And who asked
Who
it?
played Fat Ucker on the Christmas special, the Paramotor Nation podcast a few years back? That's back when let's see, they had Tucker, I think maybe. Yeah, Tucker and Matt Minyard. Someone was Matt Minyard.
I think did they have Gorilla on there too?
He was on there, but he played
Yeah,
one
Rick
of it.
was on
He played
there.
someone else. No, yeah, he played someone else though, didn't he? He wasn't. I don't remember, but that's a good question, man.
Yeah, I think I remember watching, but I couldn't tell you who. I can't remember.
Now,
I'm
is that a FAR 103 or paramotor question, or is that a show question?
That's I think that's a stump the panel question.
It's a good one.
All right. I guess I need to say when you're stumping the panel, it should be more of the FAR 103 or paramotor, not shows that that we don't
Eric,
remember from 2 or 3 years ago.
Eric von Eric has an interesting question. Is
Okay.
there a legal possibility of hybrid gas electric powered paramotor?
I'd say yeah, but I don't know when. I'm sure there's a possibility.
Sure, why not, right?
Walter said Gorilla was Fat Tucker. Well, who
Oh,
asked that?
well, then Linda was right. And
Huh?
it's Fat Ucker,
Fat
I
Ucker?
think. Fat Ucker, yeah.
See,
Okay.
there you go.
John Wayne said traffic is not an assembly. It is a bunch of people on the ground. I need to find that about crossing over those lanes. Let me make a note real quick. You don't want dead air. You can talk while I'm writing this down real quick.
Yeah, because I might have to delete a video. I flew over some highways on a reel.
And the reason I was looking back through the chat, now I can't find it, but what's the speed record on a paraglider? That's from Eric Owens. Man, you gonna make me Google that? I don't know.
A speed record? What do you mean, like
What's
airspeed
the
or ground
speed
speed?
record on a, yeah, the ground,
It'd have to be ground speed because, like we talked about earlier, we can't max out more than 55 knots.
yes.
Yes. I've heard of acro speeds going pretty fast.
Yeah,
Guy,
I would.
guy I know said he hit like 73 to 93 on acro.
It would
Oh, no.
it would have
what's
to be
his-
ground speed. That's
Yeah,
airspeed.
well, ground speed. Didn't Mark Honeycutt hit 100?
Yeah, he had 100 or something like that. But
Yeah.
that's ground speed. I mean, our wings cannot do 100 miles an hour.
No, yeah.
That is definitely ground speed.
Yeah. So ground speed is
Uh,
still good with ground.
yeah, it'd have to be ground speed, but I wouldn't know what that would be. Brian Fran said, stump the panel. On electric motor, is a battery part of the weight or is it considered fuel?
I don't think it's defined, but
It's currently not defined, but gasoline, as we fly, if we put 30 pounds of gas in, we could fly and it'd be 30 pounds lighter. If it's electric, I would not think that they would call it fuel because your weight there wouldn't be a weight difference. But on the same note, you could probably put on a trike 20 different batteries and go up there and fly for 3 days straight. So I don't know, maybe it will be
someone's
as of
gonna
right, yeah, as of right now it's fuel, like explosives, gasoline. It's not battery, so it's not defined right now. So there you go, get a trike, put on 20 batteries, go up and fly for 20 hours. That'll be probably the last time that anybody will be able to do that.
Yeah, around the world. I was looking, I Live Paramotor told me a joke, and that's what I was looking for. Now I can't find it. I was going to read it, so sorry, Austin.
Oh, here, Angela Preslick said, what is the name of Dave Ruff's show? Do you remember his show that he used to have?
Our paramotor-
Wednesday.
yeah, I think I remember.
Yeah, it was After Dark.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was After Dark. I like that. Matter of fact, I think that he was Wednesday, and when he stopped doing it is when Jade took over the Wednesday night with her all girls podcast on Paramotor Girl.
That's right. I found it.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
hear about the claustrophobic astronaut? He just needed some space.
Ah! That is awesome. You know what? Somebody told me a really good joke, and I said I'm gonna say it on the podcast, and I can't remember. I have no clue what it was, but it was a good joke.
It's like, that is awful.
Just needed some space, man.
Some space. Yeah.
That was good. I like that. So who was it? Was it James that asked the question? But we got it. That's right, because Linda got it. So nobody stumped us yet. Did anybody stump us yet?
I don't know. The fastest Eric's. We didn't answer Eric's question technically.
Well,
fastest.
it would have to be 55 knots because that's what's legal on the FAR 103. We can't go faster than that. If we did go faster than that, then that's not FAR 103.
That's true, but it could also be in another country.
Okay, that's true.
So I guess we'll just have to let that one ride because there are too many variables there.
Oh, Jade said it's just want to fly, not girls just want to fly, because now it's just want to fly. So it's not an all girls thing because she's letting guys in there every once in a while, and so all right.
I met her at Mike Mixer's fly in, and she said, "Oh, it's not girls anymore. I'm letting everybody in now." You know.
Now I got a shirt. I think Will got a shirt too from her. Girls just want to fly. Girls, remember that? It was a mess up or whatever. So we actually got a really cool mess up that no one will ever be able to have, and I still got that. I will never get rid of that. That's my favorite shirt so far. It's like a double stamped penny. You know, it's worth $20,000, but it's a penny.
Exactly.
This right here is worth $20,000 because it was a double stamp.
Okay, so Greg Laney posted a tandem certification question.
Okay.
Didn't know if we knew, so we got to go back. I missed it.
Okay, I didn't see that either. If you know what it is, can you copy it and paste it? Because I didn't see anything about the certification.
I don't know what it is. I completely. Let's see, Martin.
I didn't see it either. So yeah, if you see it, can you copy it and paste it, Greg? Because I don't know where it is. Oh,
here it is.
you see it? Okay. What is it?
Our tandem certification specific to either foot launch or trike.
Oh, that's a good one.
Or once you have a certification, can you do both tandem, or can you do tandem both ways?
It's always fun to be able to do it both ways, but is it legal? So,
and it's safe.
I think I know what the answer is, but if anybody else wants to,
I don't know. My gut feeling would be that it would include that, but I really don't know for sure.
I think that tandem exemption is a tandem exemption. I know that One Up Adventures, they don't do foot launch tandem training, but they do the trike because it's easier, but a tandem exemption is a tandem exemption. So you can foot launch them, you can, there we go. Remember that guy that overseas, he launched a bed?
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
If he had a tandem exemption, he could have somebody else on that bed.
Yeah, he was like trying to nap and hit the alarm clock and wake up. Like,
so
crazy.
I think a tandem just means more than one person on anything that's legal under FAR 103. If I am wrong, I will owe somebody something, but that's what I think. If anybody knows different or otherwise, or can confirm what I just said, let us know in the super chat. And we're going to be spinning the spinning wheel winning thing so we can start giving away some stuff. Jade, I saw your text. I love your show and I love the shirt. So thank you, Jade. I appreciate you and everything else that you do. And your temporary tattoos, your little temporary tattoos. I wore those things out. Thank you.
It was nice, Jade, to tell her that. I said,
what's that?
Oh, tell Jade I said it was nice to meet her. at the Mike Mixers this year.
Isn't she one of the most wonderful people that you've ever met? She's
Yes,
down
she
to
is.
earth. Yeah.
I didn't even realize I was sitting next to her and her husband on the hay ride. And they're like, "Oh, that's Mike." I'm like, "Hey, you remember my name? I forgot yours."
You're that famous YouTuber that does the podcast on Wednesday. What is that name?
That's
Yeah,
cool.
she's a great
the
gal.
Yeah,
Right.
she's
best. Well, Eric, he's the best too. I have, I can't just say Jade. Then Eric's feelings would be hurt since, since he took me up in the tandem. I have to be, nice. I love both of them very much. They are my favorite family.
John Allen Martin said USPPA has tandem exemption split into two. I see Scuba Steve said pretty sure tandem is tandem. So I'm getting two different things now. So ASC is blanket tandem. Okay, so John Allen Martin said ASC is blanket tandem. So the USPPA is either or. You have to have a tandem for a foot launch or a trike. Is that correct?
Yeah, but the USPPA isn't the one who's giving the exemption. The FAA is. So there may be two things going on. There may be like the USPPA doing it in two separate things, for safety reasons or because they feel that it needs to be split into two. But it's kind of,
All right.
I was reading the USHPA's website here on their exemptions, but I don't know. It's a really good question.
Okay, well, I'm going to I don't know because I don't know. I assumed, but you know what happens when you assume. So I'm going to look up the tandem exemptions and find out. And next Monday, when we get on here, we'll clarify that. Also, too, the paramotors over highways, multiple lanes. What do they actually say about that? Because I've heard different things too. So I guess we need to clarify. Spinny wheel, winning things, but not me, says Walter. But at least we know tomorrow will come, Walter, because you are here with us. So say hi to all the panda bears. Is it panda bears? No, what's out there? Koala bears and those hoppy
Panda bears.
Koala bears. I love koala bears.
And the
I love
fatty
you,
puss.
Walter. I do love you, Walter.
And Jade said USPPA certification exemption is foot launch or wheel. So it looks like it's either or. So if you get your exemption for wheeled, you can't foot launch tandem. Okay, that's neat. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, John Allen. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. So, hey, and that's what I love about this. You learn things every time that you watch a podcast, listen to a podcast. On Mondays, you got the PPG Grandpa's Paramotor podcast, Clear Prop TV. And then on Tuesdays, Will, you guys still doing that over at ppgshane.com?
Yes, we are. It's Tuesday night, 8 p.m. It's called Paramotor Hangout. Come join us. It makes it tomorrow night, doesn't it? We talk a little about paramotor or anything else that comes up, and just kind of like hang out together and shoot the breeze.
And what's interesting is that you guys went through a name change too.
We did. We went from Tuesday night hangouts to Paramotor Hangouts.
Yeah. We were originally PPG Grandpa's Paramotor Podcast, then we changed to Clear Prop TV for our audio or for our video, and we kept the PPG Grandpa's Paramotor Podcast for the audio. No, did I say that wrong? Clear Prop is for the video.
Yeah.
Paratalk is for the audio. Yeah, okay, that's it. Oh, also too, guys, I almost forgot. The first person that tells us what the code is, the secret code in the super chat, will win the grand prize. I'm just going to say right now, the grand prize is the first person that tells me what the secret code is in the super chat will win the grand prize. And I'll tell you what the grand prize is right now. It's a custom logo made specifically for you. It can be anything that you want to. It can be you flying a paramotor cartooned, a business logo, a paramotor business logo, anything that you want. That is the main prize. And whoever puts the secret code in there will be able to claim it. I'll give you a hint. What's air not? What are they doing? 6168. What is that? What code is that? Is that the winning Powerball that's going on tonight? I hope to win Powerball, almost 2 billion. Wouldn't that be great? No, the secret code is when you go to clearproptv.com and you see all of our shows. Underneath some of the shows will have a secret code. And if you see the secret code and you share it on here, you win something automatically without doing anything else. They're like,
Nice.
TV.com. Oh, I never went there before. I hear you say it all the time.
Better check it out.
I know, right? So go to clearproptv.com, scroll down to tonight's show, look underneath, there's a secret code. So next Monday, there'll be another secret code. And we keep on clearing out the secret codes every night. We had one person a couple weeks ago that won it. So something got held for review. Michael Jasper. And I think Michael Jasper won. Look at all they keep on popping up as probably because it is BUTT.
Oh yeah.
You see it?
Oh yeah.
They hold it for review. I like big butt fans, and I cannot lie. That's actually one of our shirts over at iloveppg.com or paramotormerch.com. Yep, that is the secret code. I like big butt fans, and I cannot lie. All right. So Michael Jasper, that was the first one that
Wow.
that put it up there, right? All right. So don't forget next week. Let me write that down, Michael Jasper. All right, so you win the logo. So do me a favor, if you haven't done so already, either text me at 501-747-3558 or go to paramotorarkansas.com and make an account, and we will get you hooked up through there. All right, so spinning wheel of winning things.
Yeah, man, we ready for it?
All right, so what are we going to go for on this one, the spinning wheel of winning things? What do we want to give away?
That was the grand prize, right?
That was that's one of the big ones. We've got other big ones. Let's see. We got big butt fans, so that works. All right, so we got the logo. We got stickers and pens from Paramotor Arkansas. We got a 10% off of Care PP from Jim. Will Fly stickers, which we're giving away. Do you remember who that was? I think they texted me.
That was the very first one, yes, and he sent you a text.
Okay, and then we got these right here. These are the cell phone holders, the little rings that you can stick onto your cell phone. So we got a bunch of those. We got AirTag holders. So if you have AirTags and you want a holder, we'll send out free holders for you. We got a Stay Bad from Daniello, a tether for your cell phone. And we got those .coms. So how much do we want to give away tonight? Because we probably still want to give away some stuff tomorrow. Monday. Next week. All right, let's just spin it and see what they want. I told you what we got. Spin it. Tell me what you want.
All right. So let me.
So I think that Bonnie is going to have.
I swear they keep changing this.
Oh, did they? You know that our Josh Marsh, he's got his own .com now.
He does?
PPG Marsh. So
that's harsh.
I'm sorry, PPG Josh, and that will go to his YouTube right now. All right. Oh, who is this?
Look at all the names. I love it. Thank you, chatters.
This is
man.
This is great.
I think I've got
everybody.
Oh, how many people are watching, and how many likes do we have? If you are able to, give us a couple thumbs up. We really appreciate that.
26 watching and 19 thumbs up.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the thumbs up, guys.
Yeah.
And like Will Fly said last time, if you love us, give us thumbs up. If you don't, give us thumbs down twice.
All
All
right.
right.
We
So,
ready to hit this thing or what? I've greased it pretty well.
all right, let's just go ahead and spin and see what it lands on and ask them what they want. We can go through everything else again, and let's just give away a couple of things. Why not? Let's just have fun.
The heck?
I like giving away stuff.
Who's it gonna be?
I don't know. Let's just say Scuba Steve.
I'm gonna say Bonnie, silly Bontrons.
Bonnie's always winning stuff. And her hubby always winning stuff. Yeah, look. Oh my God. Oh my
it's
gosh. there's
close.
Bonnie. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at Scuba. No way. No way. Is it going to be Scuba or Daniel Roosh?
I think it's gonna be Scuba.
No. Oh my gosh. I might win that $2 billion from Powerball. If I can do this, maybe I could do Powerball. Congratulations,
Congratulations. What do
Scuba
you want?
Steve. What do you want, buddy? You can get .com. We have paramotorman.com, paramotor guy, paramotordude.com. We have the stickers and pens, 10% off of Care PP stuff, cell phone holders.
You better send him some
other-
chicken soup.
What's that?
I said, you better send him some chicken soup.
Who?
Scuba.
Why is he sick?
Yeah. That's what he was gonna hang with us tonight. He's there, but he's in the chat because he said he's not
Oh
feeling well.
no. Well, that's
Yeah.
not good.
It was in the guest chat.
Oh, I missed that. My mom's
Feel
had
better, Steve.
Yeah,
Feel
my mom
better.
had her knee replaced, so I've been working with her. She's staying with us, so I just haven't had time to watch videos or anything. So sorry, guys.
Yeah.
So Scuba, what do you
Feel
want?
better.
You want chicken noodle soup? I'll email you a picture. I promise it'll be a picture of hot chicken noodle soup.
There you go.
All right, so let us know what you want in the super chat. If you need us to go over everything again, we will after this next spin. So let's go ahead and spin it again. And let us
It's gonna
know
be.
what you want, what you want.
I'm gonna go with Bill H this time.
Are you? All right. Let's do Lift Paramotor, even though he always wins. I don't know why that popped up, but Lift. No, that ain't gonna work because that already went around. So looks like
Oh, Bill H, so close, man.
John
Dang.
Wayne,
Ooh, ooh.
Deweese Milstead,
Oh, I think it's
more-
Louise.
Deweese, Deweese. Seriously,
This
you want
is
me
a
to just
lucky wheel.
box up everything
Yay.
and send it to you?
She
Congrats.
does
to
good on
Louise.
the show. Good job, man.
In Scuba. Now, guys, if you don't already have my number in your phone, it's 501-747-3558. Obviously, I turn on silent after I go to bed, but it's available from sunup to sundown 7 days a week for talking about paramotors. Don't call me up and start talking about other things.
Politics. Hey, tomorrow is election day. Just throwing it out there.
No
Make sure you
politics,
don't
no religion. I don't need to talk about that. But everything else, paramotors, absolutely. So, Scuba Steve and Deweese, let us know in the super chat what you would like.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats, man.
All
This
the
is
winners.
Awesome.
Winner, chicken
Love it, love it, love it.
dinners.
Mike,
No
do you
chicken
need to,
dinners.
Mike, do you need to go? Was that why you're making the text? Did you need to go, Mike? You're
I just didn't know if I was on the video still, or I just appreciate you letting me participate and watch the show and be a part of it a little bit.
well,
I
yeah,
just-
yeah, absolutely. You're
Yeah.
I didn't want to speak while you're doing all that, so I just texted that.
Oh, well, we appreciate you jumping on. Anybody that's in the guest chat for this podcast, you're only there if you're a guest or going to be a guest. You guys are more than welcome to jump on anytime, be a panel member, before and even after your interview. I mean, look at
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, so thank
Thanks,
you. We
Mike.
definitely appreciate you.
I
Looking
appreciate
forward to next Monday.
Yep. I'll make sure I try to get their little bio and some videos for you, and that's my homework. So
Absolutely.
Cool. Appreciate that.
Right on, man.
yeah, I'll stick it out to the end. I don't mind. I just wanted you guys to know. Thanks, appreciate it.
Absolutely. So did we say what they want? Oh, do we said .com?
Yep, .com, but we still don't know.
I
Cool.
only, unfortunately, because Bonnie won the other woman.com, I only have Paramotor Man, Paramotor Guy, Paramotor Dude. So if you want one of those, let me know. If not, let me know if there's something else that you want. And Scuba Steve, did he say what he wanted?
He did not. Scuba, what do you want, man?
Other
Unless I
than your
missed it.
two front teeth, your two front. No. All right. Oh, it's Scuba. Oh, he
Yeah.
texted me and said he wanted Paramotor Dude. Excellent.
Cool.
All right.
That's
So
cool.
from
That's
so
cool.
from
That's a
now
cool-
on, if you want to see Scuba Steve's and his cool stuff, you just go to paramotordude.com. And Bonnie, once we get that set up, paramotorwoman.com, you can go find her. Matter of fact, remember we did this a couple years ago, and that's how Jade got her paramotorgirl.com. And she went with it.
Oh,
She
yeah, that's
took
right.
it.
I
She
forgot about
took it
that.
and she did the podcast, so it was hers. She owned it. The rest of them we were giving away, and we're doing that for 6 months at a time, and that was fun.
Yeah.
So we got
Hey,
Paramotor Dude.
Scuba says he said it like 5 times. I don't know how we missed it.
I don't know, but thank you for texting me. I appreciate it. We said nope. Give me the tether, Daniello tether, the stay bad tether. Gotcha.
Be the tether.
All right.
Right.
You know what? I got some new pens and stickers coming, and I really want to give them away. So how about we spin the wheel for the new Paramotor Arkansas pens and stickers that I will be getting in the next week or so. Does that sound good?
Ooh,
So,
nice.
I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't even seen them yet. Look at Eric Von Erich, Paramotor Prowler, Paramotor Floater.
Your motor floater.
I don't get it.
Are you want me to spin the wheel again?
Yeah, let's go ahead and spin the wheel one more time, and we'll close
Spinny
it out here.
winny wheel.
One more time. Must be present to win. So I hope that you are still here. And once again, guys, thank you so much. Before you spin the wheel again, unless you already did, are you spinning it or not yet? Don't spin it yet if
Yep.
you haven't. Oh, you are
Don't
spinning
spin it.
it? Yeah,
No, I'll
can you
stop
cancel
it.
that?
It's canceled.
Yeah. There, I killed it so nobody saw. All right, so first of all, everyone that's been here and listens to our podcast, thank you very, very much. We so appreciate you. If you want to get some free stickers, go to paramotorarkansas.com, make an account, and use the code WELCOME2022, and we'll send you out some free stickers, which is awesome. It's fun. I love doing that stuff. And all you need is a free account, and use that code for free stickers. Will, can you do us a favor and go through and say hi once again to everybody that's on the spinny wheel winning things? And thank you again so much for staying with us for an hour and a half on game night here on PPG Grandpa's Paramotor Podcast.
Yeah, man. We got Michael Jasper, John Allen Martin, Aaron I, Plainfield PPG, Geriatric PPG 555, Eric Owens, Mark H, Angela Preslick, Guardian Service Dogs, Just Want to Fly, Lift Paramotor, Greg Laney, Phil Huker, Cliffy V, Michael Jasper, already said him, James, Tony Marzano, Brian Franz, Scuba, Daniel Roush, Randy Milstead, Bonnie, Sullivan Franz, Tommy Sutherland, Eric Von Erich, Goldie Teal, Scott Milner, Deweese Milstead, John Wayne, Bill H, Walter Priori, Jeremy, and Travis DuPont.
All right, guys. Thank you again so much. We definitely appreciate you. Don't forget, tomorrow is PPG Shane's podcast. And then on Wednesday is paramotorgirl.com podcast. All right, ready to spin the wheel?
We are.
All right. We are?
We
Are?
Uh,
All right, can you see it?
I can see it. I love the Pac-Man. That's so cool. So here's a quick one. In the chat, you saw geriatric PPG, right? Who is that? That's panel members. Do you know?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Okay.
John.
All right, good. Okay. Glad you know. I
Where
didn't
do
know
I
if you,
win?
I didn't know if you knew or not.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Okay, good deal.
Yeah, I know who it is.
And we got, oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, please don't tell me it's Tony. Oh, it's Tony. Congratulations,
I
Tony.
tell you, you guys are awesome.
Mr. Vegas.
I'm just messing with you,
wins.
man. Congratulations, dude.
I tell you, you know what? It was interesting is um, a lot of you guys are winning stuff every week. And there's a lot of people on the spinning wheel of winning things. I would say there's $1 billion out there, almost two. Why are you not getting those tickets? Because you guys
Right.
are lucky people. It's really awesome. So I got Tony Marzano got the new pens and stickers. And I don't know when I'm supposed to get that.
Congratulations,
Hopefully in a week or so.
Mr. Vegas.
Scuba Steve got paramotordude.com. Deweese Milstead, Stay Bad Tether. What are the winners? Who's your winner, Will Fly?
The very beginning.
Is that
In a second. What was it? Phil? He texted you.
okay? So Brian Franz got stickers. Bonnie got paramotorwoman.com. Jade won. Jade, I don't know what you won. You got to let me know what you want. Just text me. Let me know what you won. Michael Jasper, he was the winner of the logo tonight. So congratulations to Michael Jasper. And he found the secret code on clearproptv.com. So always make sure you go to clearproptv.com before you watch the show. You might win a grand prize.
Are we doing a thumbnail?
Oh, yes.
think it's Brian. I think it was Brian Franz, wasn't it, Sean?
Is he the one that got your stickers? Because I put down stickers, but I forgot how many stickers we got.
Pretty sure.
Or is it Phil?
Phil Huker.
Yeah. Did he
might have
get
been.
your stickers?
Man, I don't know. You know what? I'll send them. I'll do both of them. How about that?
All right. Sounds good. So, Phil, I see that you texted me. Can you text me your address, please? Let's see. All righty then. Oh, I think I already got your, I got your address. Yeah, I got your address because it's already on my text from the last time we talked. All good, buddy. I got you. All right, so lots of wonderful winners. Are we going to do a thumbnail and head on out?
Yeah, let's do that. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Got it.
All right. Well, that was really fun tonight. Thank you so much, guys. I had a blast.
Yeah.
I love doing these, and we do these when, when we have guests booked and they're unfortunately can't make it. So we're gonna do do these type of things when we have guests that are unable to make it. Anyway, once again, Jim from Canada, he takes care of us. He prints out our calendars, stickers, and decals. And if you go to his site and you use the code PPG Grandpa, he will give you 10% off of anything. Just be careful what you wish for. Jim, tell us a little bit about your company, please, since you are an official sponsor of the show.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. If you connect with us, we'll get you 10% off whatever you want. If you use that code in DIYprinting.ca, PPG Grandpa, you'll automatically get the 10% off. And on that site, you can design your own, make your own designs. We've got a bunch of templates on there to make it nice and easy. And hit enter, send it off, and it'll get shipped right to you.
Awesome. Good deal. Well, thank you so much. We definitely appreciate you and everything you do for us in the show and making those calendars. You can always go to paramotorcalendar.com. We're going to be making some of those. But if you want your very own calendar made with 12 different pictures, 12 different months, so 12 pictures, your favorite pictures of you flying or anybody that you like. I guess it could be any type of calendar. I'm just going to say, Paramotor calendar, but whatever 12 pictures you want, just let Jim know, and he has a special deal for you too. Just get up with Jim over at carepp.com. And so thank you very much, Jim. We also got Will Fly, the PPG guy. You can always find him at willflyppg.com. Man, his videos are awesome. He has this really great series called Just the Tip. And he's got a new .com that will probably be forward to that or something soon, paramotortip.com. Tell us a little bit about your site, what you do, and give us just the tip.
Yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I try to share my experience with flying paramotors and come up with little tips and tricks that I learn along the way. Just share them with you guys.
Absolutely. And you always find him over at willflyppg.com or just search for willfly.com. I know, I love that, just .com. Mike in the background there, he's going to be our guest next Monday, and you'll be learning a lot more about him, what he does. And I like that United States Marine Corps, hoorah, simplified, double dog.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. I'd do it again. I wish I could have stayed in longer. I just want to do 20, but I do appreciate y'all having me in the game session tonight, and it was fun. It was a good time. So I can look forward to Monday, the 14th. Thank you.
Absolutely. And don't forget to bring your own stickers so you can give away your own stickers.
Okay. I don't have a printing machine. I don't know how to do that, but maybe the guy that sponsored the show, I can hit him up. And
Jim might be able to hook you up with some printing now.
Sure.
All right, thanks, Mike.
Skinny Chef Shane's in the house.
Oh, Skinny Chef Shane, what's up, buddy? All right, and also Paramount USA, Linda Anderson. She's our PR girl. If you want to be on the show and see pom-poms in the morning,
That's right.
just get up with her, ParamountUSA.com, and hook you up. So tell us a little bit about your famous son. And
yeah. Thursday night, paraglidingtalk.com. with your host, Robert Michaels, and he is my awesomest son. Well, I have two awesomest sons. They're both awesome. Yeah, it's a fun show. I have a blast on there every Thursday hanging out with him. It's a lot of fun. So you guys all gotta, just watch the show. You never know what you're gonna have on there and everything, and it's a lot of fun.
Paraglidingtalk.com.
Right.
Awesome guy. All right.
Almost as funny as me, almost.
Almost. All right, you guys right here in the panel, just hold up for a second. We're gonna kill the live stream and we'll chat for like 2 minutes and then head on out. But everyone else out there, thank you so much again. Make sure you check out clearproptv.com so you can see all the latest shows that have aired and also future shows, so you can click those and make sure that you are ready to see those on whatever Monday night those are. And also paramotorarkansas.com if you want to sign up for that. We're going to be having almost everything paramotor you can think about on there: wings, harnesses, helmets, everything paramotor. We're going to be loading it up and going live probably January, but we might have a Black Friday sale, so make sure you go there and check that out on Black Friday. Actually, we are going to have a Black Friday sale. You're going to totally freak out when you see it. So thank you very much for hanging out with us. We totally love you guys, and we'll see you next Monday, tomorrow at ppgshane.com with Will and Shane and the gang. And Mark, who else is over there? Just you, Will?
Just Shane, Will, and
Mark? Okay. I guess
The
you guys
three
would
of
let
the
me,
shows
I guess
as
you guys
far
would let me
as-
jump on if I wanted to. It was fun hanging out with you the other week. That was fun. And then on Wednesday, of course, paramotorgirl.com, and Thursday is paraglidingtalk.com. Y'all have a great evening, and thanks again, and we'll see you next time. If you need to get up with me because you want a prize and you don't know how to get up with me about it, just text me at 501-747-3558. Peace.
Nice.
How'd you like that one? Was that something, or should we do something more like So we do something like peace, like this, like it's a wing, or maybe peace, like we're kiting something. You know? I don't know. All right, we're out of here. Have a good one.
Later.
Good night.
Peace.